Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you're a fan of Wicked like us, you've probably been counting down the days since the movie was announced. Well, the wait is finally over. Wicked has officially hit our screens, and let me just say, it's everything we hoped for, and so much more. From its jaw-dropping musical numbers to its unforgettable cast, this movie is already a phenomenon. Ariana Grande dazzled as Glinda, Cynthia Erivo moved us as Elphaba, and Jonathan Bailey brought the charm as Fiyero. But here's a fun fact you might not know. Some of your favorite celebs almost starred in these iconic roles. That's right. Before the final cast was locked in, a whole host of Hollywood stars auditioned for Wicked, and they came this close to joining the Emerald City. From Dove Cameron nearly taking on Glinda to Nick Jonas competing for Fiyero, we're diving into all the behind-the-scenes details of who almost made the cut. Before we kick off, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more awesome content. Let's jump right in. Dove Cameron for Galinda. First up, Dove Cameron, the Descendants star who has proven time and time again that she has what it takes to shine in a musical. Dove has been very open about auditioning for Wicked and described the process as one of the longest and most intense she's ever been through. While she didn't outright confirm which role she auditioned for, it's no secret that Glinda was her dream. She's even called it the role of a lifetime. Dove seemed to be on the brink of landing the part, and honestly, it makes sense. She's no stranger to musicals, having starred in Disney's Descendants trilogy, and let's not forget her incredible live performances in Hairspray Live. Plus, Dove has a special connection to Kristin Chenoweth, the original Broadway Glinda. The two have played mother and daughter in multiple projects, like Descendants and Schmigadoon. Their bond is so strong that fans often joke they must be related in real life. Kristin has even vouched for Dove's talent repeatedly, so much so that many fans thought it was a done deal. Unfortunately, the role ultimately went to Ariana Grande, but we can't help but imagine Dove as the bubbly and glittering Glinda. Amanda Seyfried for Galinda. Amanda Seyfried is another star who came incredibly close to playing Glinda. Can you picture it? Amanda revealed that while she was in the thick of filming her Emmy-winning role as Elizabeth Holmes in Hulu's The Dropout, she was also auditioning for Wicked. She was balancing one of the most demanding roles of her career and chasing her dream of starring in Wicked. Amanda explained that she worked weekends to make it happen, even auditioning in person despite her packed schedule. "I literally bent over backward," she shared, "because I wanted it so badly." While she ultimately didn't land the role, Amanda said the experience pushed her to improve her singing, something she's wanted to do since her time in Les Miserables. Fans got a taste of what Amanda might have been like as Glinda when a video of her singing Popular went viral online. It wasn't her official audition tape, just Amanda having fun, but it gave us chills. Given her incredible performances in Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia Here We Go Again, it's easy to see why fans were rooting for her to join the cast. Shawn Mendes for Fiyero. Let's talk about Fiyero. While Jonathan Bailey nailed the role in the movie, there were some surprising names in the mix during casting. One of the most buzzworthy? None other than pop star Shawn Mendes. According to rumors, Shawn was being considered for the role when Wicked was under the direction of Stephen Daldry, the film's original director. While Shawn hasn't done much acting, his magnetic stage presence and powerhouse vocals could have made him a compelling Fiyero. Imagine him singing and dancing his way through Dancing Through Life. It's easy to see why he was in the running. Nick Jonas for Fiyero. Speaking of pop stars, Nick Jonas was another major contender for Fiyero. In fact, Nick revealed that he and his brother Joe both auditioned for the role. "We've never talked about this publicly," Nick said in an interview, "but Joe and I went out for the same role in Wicked." Nick has a solid background in both music and acting. Back in his Disney days, he starred in the Camp Rock musicals, and more recently, he wowed audiences in the Jumanji films. According to Nick, the audition went well and he felt confident leaving the room. "I'm a huge fan of the show," he said. "It's a role I've always thought would be fun to play." Ariana Grande for Elphaba. We all know Ariana Grande as the sparkling and iconic Glinda in Wicked, but here's something you might not know. She originally auditioned for Elphaba. During her audition, Ariana sang for both Glinda and Elphaba, but she admitted she secretly knew she was meant to play Glinda all along. "I always had an inkling that it would be Glinda," she shared, "but I was hearing mixed things. People kept saying, "Oh, they want you to read for both." And I thought maybe vocally they thought I'd suit Elphaba better. Thankfully, Ariana landed the role of Glinda, and it's safe to say she was born to play it. Her bubbly personality and powerhouse vocals brought the character to life in a way only Ariana could. Lady Gaga for Elphaba, now with the one and only Lady Gaga. We already know Gaga is a powerhouse when it comes to singing and performing, but her breakout role in A Star is Born proved that she's also an incredible actress. So when rumors surfaced that she was being considered for the role of Elphaba, fans were thrilled. And for good reason. According to reports, Lady Gaga was actually Stephen Daldry's first choice for Elphaba back in 2016, when he was originally set to direct Wicked. The two reportedly had meetings to discuss the character, and she was essentially cast in his version of the film. Sadly, things fell apart when Stephen left the project in 2020 due to scheduling conflicts. Once John M. Chu took over as director, the movie went in a different direction. It's fun to think about what might have been, especially since there was a timeline where Gaga and Shawn Mendes, who was also attached to the project at one point, might have played love interests. Renee Rapp for Galinda. Next up, Renee Rapp, the multi-talented star who's been making waves on screen. Renee is best known for playing Regina George in the Mean Girls musical, and when she revealed that she auditioned for the role of Glinda in Wicked, fans couldn't help but cheer her on. In an interview, Renee confirmed that she was one of many actors who tried out for the part. And while she didn't get the role, she had nothing but love for Ariana Grande, who ultimately landed it. Renee said Ariana is going to be amazing, adding that she was genuinely excited to see Ariana in the role. Taylor Louderman for Galinda. Speaking of Mean Girls, Renee wasn't the only Regina George actress to audition for Glinda. Taylor Louderman, who originated the role of Regina on Broadway, also threw her hat into the ring. When the Wicked casting announcement was made, Taylor took to Instagram to share her thoughts, writing, "Why did I even audition or think I had a chance?" alongside a screenshot of the news. Later, she shared a candid post about how tough it can be to put yourself out there in auditions. This business? You can't care too much about any role you're auditioning for, or you could get hurt and won't come back. But you have to care enough to give it your all, she wrote. I cared too much this time. Joe Jonas for Fiyero. Joe Jonas, best known as one-third of the Jonas Brothers, revealed that he auditioned for the role. He admitted it was a little strange competing against Nick for the same role, but in the end, he just wanted one of them to get the part. I told Nick, "Go in there and kill it. It has to be one of us," Joe said. Joe has plenty of experience in musicals, having starred in Camp Rock during his Disney days. Fans were curious to see what he would have brought to the role of Fiyero, but even without Wicked, it's clear Joe's career is thriving. Ryan McCartan for Fiyero. Joe and Nick Jonas weren't the only Disney alums eyeing the role of Fiyero. Ryan McCartan, who you might know from Disney's Liv and Maddie or as the original JD in Heathers, the musical, also auditioned. He's also Dove Cameron's ex-fiancé. Fun fact, Ryan actually played Fiyero on Broadway as part of the show's 15th anniversary cast, so he had a bit of an edge going into the audition process. Ryan opened up about the experience, jokingly calling out director John M. Chu for not casting him. "John, you didn't cast me in the movie even though I worked so hard. That's fine, no hard feelings," he said. Thanks for watching. Which celeb would you have loved to see in Wicked? Who's your favorite character? What did you think of the movie? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.